Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what we have today here is the Tata Nexon EV Dark Edition. Yes, have a look at the car, completely blacked out, looks really cool, and barely months after the launch of the Tata Nexon EV, the updated version, we now have the Dark Edition. Looks really cool, and the prices start at 19,49,000 rupees. So the Tata Nexon EV Dark Edition is based on the top spec variant of the Nexon EV, which is the Empowered Plus, and the only visual difference is the fact that the black color, the blacked out theme, which goes on the exterior of the car and on the inside as well. Sitting inside the cabin of the Tata Nexon EV Dark Edition, as you can see, the cabin is fully blacked out, gives it a nice, sinister, sensuous look, quite like it. And like we told you before, all the feature set on the Nexon EV Dark Edition stays the same as the one on the Nexon EV's top spec model, the Empowered Plus model. And the highlight here is the fact that this is a nice 12.3-inch touchscreen with lots of options on offer. So you have this arcade.ev setup, which offers you OTT viewing platforms. You can run your YouTube, other OTT platforms and listen to music, watch videos. You also have Amazon Alexa, there's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless of course, and you also have a JBL audio system. Nice, immersive, quite a nice audio output on that as well. Other features include electronic parking brake and auto dimming IR VM, and the seats are also quite comfortable, nice and well bolstered. Of course, ventilated seats on the top spec model, and the headrest gets this nice embossed #dark logo, which of course mentions the fact that this is in fact the Dark Edition of the Nexon EV. Overall, the cabin of the Nexon EV is quite nice, very welcoming, and of course very futuristic and smart looking as well. So this is the long range mode of the Tata Nexon EV Dark Edition, and it gets a 40.5 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack, high density energy, and it has a claimed range of 465 kilometers. So you can expect a real world range of about 320 kilometers, and the peak power output is 106.4 kilowatts, and the peak torque output is 215 Newton meters. There are 4 levels of regen: 0, 1, 2 and 3, and of course 3 being the highest. And there are 3 driving modes on offer: City, Eco and Sport. So let me quickly tell you about 2 very interesting features on the Tata Nexon EV Dark Edition. First is vehicle to vehicle. So you see this button here. What this does is, if you have an accessory charging cable which has the ends on both sides, so what you can do is you can take charge from any electric vehicle or give charge to that vehicle as well. Quite an interesting feature. So in case you're running out of juice, you can just ask one of your fellow EV owners, stop by, take some quick charging, and that will be fast charging, by the way. That's very interesting. You can just take some charge from them and then be on your way. The other interesting feature is vehicle to load. So in case you're traveling with your family or even alone or with your wife or your better half, what you can do is use the energy from the vehicle to run electric appliances like a toaster, a coffee maker, and so on and so forth. 2 very interesting features found on the Tata Nexon EV Dark Edition. So if you buy the Tata Nexon EV, there are 2 options. Either you can buy a 3.3 kilowatt-hour AC charger, if not a 7.2 kilowatt-hour fast charger. Both these models Tata will install at your home free of cost. But if you want to charge this vehicle, then with a regular 15 ampere socket, it will take close to 15 hours. With a 7.2 kilowatt charger, it will take close to 6 hours. And if you have access to a DC fast charger, then this can be charged from 0 to 80% in less than an hour.